Hello, my name is Sebastian and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for PCS. Today I'd like to talk to you a little about the hotel and hospitality industry. As we move into a post-COVID era, tourism's starting to come back into the country and the number of guests and visitors are starting to increase, albeit slowly. And we're expecting visitors to increase over a period of time. Hotels are now moving into an area where they're starting to open up and then they're starting to rebuild their manpower. However, there's going to be a number of challenges that have already occurred and will increasingly impact the hotel business. During the COVID era, a number of hotels shut down and ceased services, and those people that were employed in hotels had to find new sources of income and had to change career direction. And in many cases, especially in the south and to a certain extent in Bangkok, that migrant labour returned to the countryside. And they've now started new careers, and it's going to be difficult to attract them back into an industry which has been very volatile over the last several years. It's going to be very, very difficult, especially as tourism starts to increase, and all hotels will need to increase their manpower pretty much at the same time. This is going to have an impact on costs, as hotels have to pay more money to attract people back, and there's going to be shortages and increased competition between hotels to resource their teams. PCS has a lot of experience in this area and been providing services for hotels for a number of years, especially when it comes to housekeeping and public areas cleaning. In order to ensure consistency and continuity, PCS has adopted a strategy of using imported labour from overseas under the MOU framework. We've been able to resource qualified staff from neighbouring countries to fill housekeeping and public area cleaning contracts. We also ensure that those members of staff can speak fluent Thai as well, so it ensures smooth communications and ensures that there's no language barrier. These teams are engaged on a 2-year contract with an option to renew for a further two years. So they're with us for the long term. And as they're engaged from overseas and employed with PCS as soon as they arrive in the country, the risks of leaving to another employer are relatively low. And this is quite important to understand, because in the hotel industry, it's very common for hotels or for operatives within hotels from jump to hotel for improved wage and packages. And so it's very challenging to ensure a consistent service and a consistent pool of labour. By adopting this strategy using MOU labour, we're able to ensure consistency and continuity and long-term employment for our teams and ensure that hotels maintain a high quality of service. So if you're looking for assistance with your housekeeping, stewarding or roommate service, and you're willing to consider the adoption of MOU labour or labour from overseas, PCS is there to help, and we can provide you with full manpower, full service for any size hotel, given a reasonable lead time of approximately 45 days.